Start with an attention-grabbing statement that is shocking or dramatic. A. Is it feasible to raise 6 girls simultaneously? While the concept alone may seem unattainable to most of us, the Busby family lives it every day. Their existence is full of ups and downs, memorable experiences, and humorous turmoil in addition to poignant moments. The Busby family is introduced. Give a brief overview of the important figures, with an emphasis on the quint, the 5 young girls born all at once, and their older daughter Blayke. Adam and Danielle Busby are the parents of 6 daughters. This allows viewers to quickly relate to the main characters, the dynamics of the Busby family, and the early years. Explore the beginnings of the Busbys' adventure, from marriage to the decision to start a family. Talk about how the birth of Blayke, their first daughter, was a major adjustment for them, particularly as new parents. The story's true focus, the quintuplets, emphasizes how Danielle's delivery of the quintuplets was nothing short of a miracle. The emotional journey through pregnancy difficulties, the births, and the immediate postpartum period. Consider the difficulties they encountered, such as providing medical attention, maintaining the house, and handling the stress of having so many babies at once. The difficulties demonstrate how the Busbys managed to juggle raising so many kids. Here is where you can go into more detail about the health problems, sleep loss, and emotional toll that come with raising several kids with various needs. Achievements, development, and raising 6 daughters. Explain the developmental stages of each child. As kids get older, pay attention to their distinct characteristics and the accomplishments they have made. For instance, Blayke's transition into an older sister, the quint's particular eccentricities, and each of them reaching developmental milestones. Tell anecdotes about their early speech, walking, and humorous experiences to keep the audience interested. The sisterly bond. Emphasize the 6 sisters' lovely relationships. As they mature, demonstrate their interactions with one another through play, conflict, and the development of sibling connections. Talk about how, despite their extreme busyness, Adam and Danielle make an effort to provide each kid with the attention she requires. Parenting approaches. Pay attention to how Adam and Danielle manage to work together despite their divergent parenting philosophies. Talk about their special bond and how they manage to maintain the family's unity in the face of adversity. Obstacles the Busbys had to overcome. Health conflicts. Discuss the girls' health issues as they grew up, including any ongoing medical ailments they may be struggling with and their early births, such as developmental deficits and visual problems. Cite poignant instances where Adam and Danielle had to make tough choices regarding the health of their kids and their shared perseverance. Family-run company. Additionally, the Busby family has entered the business world and operates it's a buzz world. The stress of running a family company and having 6 children can be included in this area. Talk about the difficulties in maintaining a work-life balance and how their personal lives are affected by their business. Public examination. Talk about how their family has been affected by being in the spotlight with their show-off daughter, including any criticism or public condemnation they may have received for their parenting. Highlight their ability to remain resilient and upbeat in the face of adversity, poignant circumstances, and unique celebrations. Spend some time talking about the Busby family's most poignant or unforgettable experiences, such as holidays, anniversaries, birthdays, and so forth. Consider how these significant events, despite their difficulties, strengthen the bonds within the family. Support from friends and family demonstrates how Adam and Danielle depend on their community, friends, and extended family to raise the daughters. Talk about how crucial it is to have a network of support, particularly for parents with several small children. The future. Make predictions about the Busby family's future. This could involve discussing how they intend to handle the difficulties of raising 6 girls as they get older, navigating adolescence, and making sure they all maintain their sense of reality. Perseverance and determination are key themes and concepts that highlight the Busbys' remarkable perseverance in the face of all the challenges they endure as a family. They show that even the most formidable obstacles can be conquered by love and cooperation. Highlighting the happiness of parenthood demonstrates how Adam and Danielle enjoy raising their 6 girls in spite of the challenging times. Despite how crazy it might seem, parenthood is full with love and joy. The story's core theme is family first. It's about prioritizing family. The Buzz demonstrates how family makes everything worthwhile, even if life can be difficult at times. Final thoughts, a heartfelt conclusion, and a consideration of how the Busby family's story still motivates audiences. Raising 6 girls may appear to be an insurmountable undertaking from the outside, but for Adam and Danielle, every moment, no matter how challenging, is a blessing. Their story serves as a reminder that families can overcome any obstacle if they have love, patience, and tenacity. Call to action. Promote interaction with the material. How do you feel about the amazing adventure of the Busby family? Leave a comment below with your opinions. For more touching family tales, remember to like and subscribe. The Busby family dynamic is a chaotic and loving experience. The Busby family is a remarkable illustration of how love, endurance, and cooperation can help you get through even the most trying circumstances. The story of Adam and Danielle Busby goes beyond simply raising 6 daughters. It's about enduring life's ups and downs. With unwavering love and resolve. Their journey started with the straightforward goal of starting a family. They didn't anticipate, though, that their journey would be replete with obstacles, turning points, and experiences that would fortify them beyond their wildest expectations. The formative years, from aspirations to realities. Adam and Danielle had no idea when they first met that their lives would soon take a turn that would make them famous. When they got married, they first assumed that they would have a regular family, maybe with a couple of children. But life had other ideas. They had no idea that their journey would take a radical turn after the birth of their first daughter, Blayke. Although raising a single child was difficult, Adam and Danielle were keen to have more children. They had no idea how unconventional their next chapter would be. They made the decision to try for another child after some difficulties conceiving. However, they were exceptionally fortunate this time. Quintuplets, or 5 babies at once, were Danielle's pregnancy. Everything was altered by the quintuplets, a miracle. The Busbys were really taken aback when they learned they were expecting quintuplets. It was a happy and exciting occasion, but it was also a time of uncertainty and worry. From the beginning, the pregnancy was at high risk. Danielle had several issues, and the couple had to deal with the mental and physical toll of maintaining her and their children's health. The odds were stacked against them at the moment. Expecting twins or triplets is one thing, but having 5 infants at once is quite another. Although it was a miracle, it also presented a number of difficulties. Naturally, they decided to share their adventure with the world, especially after realizing that their tale could be helpful to others. The Busbys opened out more about their challenges and victories as their pregnancy went on. Their narrative enthralled fans worldwide, and it quickly evolved into the reality program OutDaughtered. The show would follow the Busby family as they balanced the chaos and joys of raising the 5 quintuplets: Ava, Olivia, Hazel, Riley, and Parker, as well as their 6 girls, Blayke. Parenting may be chaotic. One house, 6 girls. The quintuplets were small, preterm, and delicate at birth. They each faced a unique set of obstacles to conquer. Adam and Danielle understood from the day they were born that parenting 6 kids would require all of their mental, physical, and emotional resources. However, they were committed to making it work. They were very dependent on one another, with Danielle acting as the strong mother who kept things in order and Adam acting as the devoted husband and father. Everything was held together by their love for one another and their family. Having 6 children, 5 of which were born prematurely, was a whole other ballgame when it comes to raising numerous children at once. They had to deal with restless nights, frequent feedings, medical appointments, and the unpredictability of parenthood. The Busbys remained steadfast in their devotion to one another in spite of these difficulties. Even though it seemed like they were drowning in bottles and diapers, they deliberately tried to adore, laugh, and celebrate the little wins. The challenges, distinct personalities, and quintuplets. The quintuplets were no longer merely a scientific marvel. Each of them had developed into a unique person with her own tastes and characteristics. The girls started displaying their individual characteristics as they got older. Additionally, Adam and Danielle had to learn how to raise 6 distinct personalities in one home. The sweet, serene person who constantly wanted to cuddle was Ava, Among the quints, Ava was frequently regarded as the mediator. She stood out in the family because of her reserved demeanor and propensity to watch before acting. Olivia was a vibrant, self-reliant individual who enjoyed pushing limits. Because she was constantly seeking adventure and new ways to express herself, Olivia kept everyone on their toes. The most reticent of the quintuplets, Hazel was renowned for her introspective thoughts and inquisitive mind. She frequently spent time taking in her surroundings, and when she did talk, it was intentionally. Riley, the jovial and humorous one. Riley was the life of the party because of her contagious laugh and cheeky sense of humor. She had a talent for transforming ordinary situations into amusing journeys. Parker, the resolute and powerful quint. Parker didn't accept no, and she frequently pushed both her sisters and parents to keep up with her. She was a formidable presence due to her limitless energy. Adam and Danielle soon discovered that there was no one parenting approach that would work for all of the daughters because each one had a unique personality. They had to adjust, coming up with inventive ways to satisfy the physical and emotional requirements of each daughter while preserving peace in the home. When the quintuplets came, Blayke, their firstborn and big sister, underwent a dramatic change. She had been the focus of attention in the family for a number of years because she was the only child. She had to get used to being the older of 5 younger siblings suddenly, though. Blayke was initially uncertain about how to manage the excessive number of infants in the home. She frequently talked about how she felt excluded or ignored, but eventually she discovered her place as the protective older sister. Blayke's nurturing side helped her parents with the quint, whether it was by sitting with them while they were angry or bringing them toys. Blayke grew increasingly self-reliant as she got older. She never lost touch with her younger sisters, though. There was no denying her connection to them. She also possessed the maturity to step up and assist when needed, even if having 5 younger sisters presented difficulties. Family life. Surviving the wild ride that is parenthood. There is never a dull moment in the Busby household because they have 6 children. Danielle and Adam have developed time, resource, and patience management skills. However, they will be the first to acknowledge that it's not always simple. Every chore, from organizing family vacations to handling grocery shopping, becomes more difficult when done by 6. Given that the girls' demands are ever-changing, the Busbys must carefully arrange their days to make sure everyone receives the attention they require. The family always pulls together to confront whatever comes their way, even though some days are harder than others. The strength of familial support. The Busby family's steadfast support network is one of the main factors that sustains them. Even though Adam and Danielle are the primary breadwinners, they have never shied away from asking friends, family, and even the local community for support in raising their girls. The Busbys never feel like they're doing it alone, whether it's Adam's side of the family helping out with childcare or transportation, or Danielle's parents filling in for a few hours. This network of support also extends to their outdoor performance. The Busbys have had the chance to tell their tale to audiences along the way, and as a result, they have been showered with love and support from admirers everywhere. They have become more determined and aware that they are parenting their children for more reasons than themselves as a result of their connection with their audience. They're doing it for other people who could be facing comparable difficulties. Health challenges and achievements. Having 6 children has not been without its health challenges, particularly for the 5 who were born early. In the early years of their existence, each quintuplet had unique medical issues that need 24-hour care and frequent trips to the doctor. Adam and Danielle have had to manage their kids' medical requirements while juggling the rigors of everyday life, from visual problems to developmental delays. In terms of verbal development and motor abilities, some quint children struggle to catch up to their peers. However, each girl has advanced remarkably with the help of their parents' affection and rigorous therapy. It felt like an uphill battle at times, and the health battles were never easy. The Busbys, however, never gave up. They looked to one another for support, and their tenacity during these difficult times has been a defining characteristic of their journey as parents, the Busby business, and juggling family and business. Adam and Danielle have taken on additional obligations by entering the realm of entrepreneurship, even though parenting 6 kids is a full-time job in and of itself. They launched It's a Buzz World, a family business that highlights their inventiveness and love for the things that are most important to them, family and fun. A few years into their parenting adventure, it is difficult to run a business and a family with 6 small children at the same time. In order to prevent their commercial aspirations from taking precedence over their primary duty as parents, Adam and Danielle frequently have to strike a delicate balance between work and home life. There isn't much time for relaxation because of the rigors of managing a company, filming the show, and juggling regular housework. But Adam and Danielle are proud of their company. In addition to teaching their girls important life lessons about perseverance, hard effort, and the value of doing what they love, it allows them to maintain their relationship. The money isn't everything. Their goal is to instill in their daughters the importance of entrepreneurship and the importance of enjoying their profession. As the girls get older, they intend to impart this information to them, demonstrating to them the synergy between passion, creativity, and family. The firm is only one aspect of the family's entrepreneurial mentality. It exemplifies the attitude they maintain throughout their daily lives, showing that if you're prepared to work hard, no dream is too big. Adam and Danielle are excellent examples of parents who set an example for their kids by demonstrating that hard work, perseverance, and ambition are all necessary for success. The public eye enduring criticism and remaining resilient. Through OutDaughtered, being in the spotlight has drawn both acclaim and condemnation. The Busby family has been transparent about the difficulties they encounter in raising their 6 kids, yet this transparency has drawn criticism. Regarding the way they are raising their children, people frequently have viewpoints, and it's hard to avoid criticism when you have a big family. While some viewers commend them for their fortitude and resiliency, others critique their parenting methods. Another difficulty is striking a balance between fame and seclusion. While sharing moments that encourage and uplift their audience, Adam and Danielle have made a concerted effort to protect their family's anonymity. It's not always easy to maintain this delicate balance, particularly when they're going through personal difficulties that they might not want to discuss with others. But the Busbys have remained grounded throughout it all. They've learnt to rely on one another when the critical remarks begin to surface, and to concentrate on the encouraging words that their fans provide them. When all is said and done, they put their family first and act in their girls' best interests. The Busbys know how to block out the noise and maintain a regular family life, even though their reputation has brought them opportunities and the ability to motivate others. Their priorities continue to be providing their daughters with the resources they require to succeed and raising them in a kind, encouraging atmosphere. Poignant moments, the successes and difficulties of parenthood. There are innumerable moments of happiness that make the turmoil and difficulties of having 6 children worthwhile. These are the moments that genuinely embody what it means to be a family, from the first time the Quints called each other by name to the times they all managed to have dinner together. Little triumphs are not taken for granted by the Busby family. They cherish each moment as evidence of their dedication, love, and hard work, whether it's a first walk, a school achievement, or a family vacation. No matter how challenging, every day offers a chance for development, joy, and camaraderie. The way each of the girls adds to the family dynamic is among the most endearing aspects of the Busby family's journey. The older sister, Blayke, has assumed a leadership position by assisting her parents with a quint and providing a great example for them. Despite having distinct personalities and demands, the quintuplets have mastered communication techniques that demonstrate their close relationship. Despite their occasional arguments, they also watch out for each other. The Busby family has always come together as a team through the highs and lows, whether it's giving a reassuring embrace or sharing their favorite toys. Their actions are infused with a strong feeling of love and unity. From Adam and Danielle to Blayke and the quintuplets, every member of the family is essential to the family's success. They are not just surviving, they are flourishing. Considering the Busby family's future, Adam and Danielle are aware that the girls' journey is far from over as they get older. The foundation of love, support, and resilience they have developed over the years will continue to guide them as they navigate the challenges of raising 6 daughters as they approach adolescence. Given the public nature of their lives, parents occasionally worry about the pressures their daughters may encounter as they get older. They are aware that their children will encounter difficulties and temptations that they are unable to completely resist. However, Adam and Danielle have demonstrated that they will always emerge stronger as a family, regardless of the challenges life presents. In order to prepare their daughters for everything that comes their way, they will keep teaching them the value of kindness, integrity, and hard work. We may see the Busby daughters pursuing their goals and establishing their own careers in the future. One thing is certain, regardless of their decision to remain in the public eye or lead a more quiet existence, they will be guided at every turn by the teachings their parents have taught them. Teaching the next generation is the Busby family's heritage. The heritage of love, tenacity, and family values is among the best presents the Busby family can give their girls. They have demonstrated that life is about more than just overcoming obstacles. It's about living each day to the fullest and valuing the connections that are most important. As they raise their kids in a way that teaches them to be resilient, to encourage one another, and to always put family first, their story will continue to inspire others. The Busby family has demonstrated to the world that love always triumphs despite insurmountable obstacles. In conclusion, a trip unlike any other. Their narrative serves as a reminder that no matter how difficult things get, there is always a way forward together. There is more to the Busby family narrative than the ups and downs of parenting 6 daughters. The love that binds them together is the key. It's about their unwavering dedication to one another, their laughter that eases the burden, and their tenacity that keeps them strong. Adam and Danielle have demonstrated to us that family always comes first, regardless of how large the family is or how difficult the difficulties may be. Because of their shared love, the Busby family has survived the stress, the sleepless nights, the health issues, and the public attention. And their narrative will undoubtedly continue to encourage, motivate, and remind us all of the strength of family as they develop and navigate life. What are your thoughts? Leave a comment below with your opinions.